Okay. Okay, guys.
Enough goofing off, Amber.
Right, but I prefer to goof off. It's a lot more fun than actually doing the work.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, guys. So, I wanted to finally kind of take you guys on a walk around in here and show you some of the things that we found while we were ripping all the walls off.
We're going to do our best. It's dark in here. We started covering it with the tarp and...
Didn't really think about if we were going to be able to see or not.
Yeah.
So,
oh, okay, we have lights.
Right? Yeah.
We can turn the lights on.
For in here, just not in the bedroom.
Right. That's alright. We can use my flashlight.
I removed all them.
Yeah.
But so, first thing that we found out here, this is going to be where my bedroom area is going to be.
Yeah, okay, let me turn this around so they can see better.
Right? Alright, guys. So,
explain where we are first.
First off, we are here. This is where my bedroom is going to be. Okay? Like, queen bed over here. And then this will be for, you know, whatever. Dresser, clothes, whatever.
Y'all don't get blown away by the fanciness. I know she's a little bougie.
Yeah, look at me all styling.
All right.
Okay.
Just how she likes it.
The dirtier, the better.
Yeah.
So, when we were tearing apart these walls, we did come across more damage than we were hoping to find. Okay? So
But
this wall, you can't really tell too well right now, especially since we just covered it with the tarp. You can't see the light coming through it anymore.
Oh, right.
But this wall right here...
Let me get a close-up.
Right? Is like... not even attached anymore.
No, it is not.
Okay, if it wasn't for the tarp on the other side, you'd see outside.
Yeah.
So we've got to completely redo this all the way through to the outside.
Right.
So this whole back wall is probably gonna be redone because, well, behind this it looks like there's some more damage that's coming through right here.
Yeah.
You know, so we're gonna have to replace probably this whole back wall. It would just, I think, make more sense to replace the whole darn thing.
Right. But then we had to tear off the siding outside, so... Well, that's a...
Right. Well, I mean,
We'll
we might
figure
be
it
able to replace it just from the wood from the inside without having to take off the...
That would be
you know.
awesome. I hope not. I hope we don't have to take it apart.
You know, so we might be able to just get it down to just the siding on the, you know, from the outside.
Yeah.
But, and then, of course...
Cutting my hair.
We've still got to finish taking all this off this wall. Hopefully we won't find too much more damage on this side. From what we've seen, though, it looks all right. But, you know, we thought that before.
Yeah, right. We thought that before. On a positive note, the slide out is in very good shape.
Right? Yeah, for the most part, it is in very good shape, except for part of the floor.
Right.
Part of the floor over here where the wood planks were laying, well, it's starting to give away at the base here.
Yeah, it's the
Like,
wall is
so
no longer
it's-
attached to the floor.
Yeah, it's no longer attached right here. So we're going to have to redo this. You know, but of course, when you're doing a project like this, you're going to find more things than you want to have to deal with. But
It's an old camper, and it was free. So
Right?
what do you expect?
right, but hey, you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
It's still warmer in here than it is outside.
A lot warmer.
Right. We really need to build a step.
Yeah.
Or brings... It's getting harder and harder for her to get up here.
It's getting a lot.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
What? The light has a mind of its own. Ah!
I'm scared.
I think it's haunted. Somebody send us some holy water. It's still wigging out.
Right as we walk by it.
Yeah, that's definitely going to have to be dealt with. Obviously, there's an electrical issue there.
Right? I'm like, it's these wires.
Oh, these are all touching. Oh, hey. It's because we just
Because
unhooked
one
that
of these
stuff.
are supposed to be hooked up to the other.
Yeah. We should probably bend them to where they're not touching so
Right?
that it doesn't run your battery dead. I'm not worried about the 12 volt, like, having issues, but just bend them where they're away from each other.
Okay.
There we go.
So that's what it was.
Need some electrical tape?
Okay, and then of course, guys, this is by far the worst area that we found, is this corner. It looks like in the process of moving this darn thing, some of the seals, like around the outside, the top, probably got a little loose by, you know, finally getting moved around. So we have this whole corner right here that, well, you could practically put your fingers right through this.
It's very soft.
Like, it's bad. So we've got to replace all of this. And I'm afraid that we're going to probably have to replace some of the floor in this area too, because the closer you get to the edge over here, the softer it gets.
Oh, so, hey, someone had a question in the comments one time about, can you just make this floor back here level? Because it's 3 different, and it's really awkward. Now tell them why we can't.
The problem with that is that this, since it's a 5th wheel, this sits over the hitch. This is where the hitch is. Like, we're standing over where it would connect to the back of a truck to be moved.
Right.
And so with that, and then the storage underneath, the front storage compartment, and we're over the storage compartment as well.
Right. So this right here is the storage compartment under here.
Yeah.
And that next level up there is where the hitch is.
Yeah. So if we were to take out this, that would require a lot more work that I don't think would be, really beneficial in any way.
Because that is useful space down there.
Yeah, very, very useful to have a lot of storage when you have a lot of kids.
Right.
Because we're going to have to alternate, we're going to have to rotate our summer clothes to our winter clothes from,
right.
and back and forth. So I'm going to need somewhere to store stuff.
Right, a place with heavy blankets and jackets and...
But... Well, and like I've mentioned, it'll be fun to build Hot Wheels tracks off of.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So just use your imagination, folks. Think like a 7-year-old boy.
Right, my kids will enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty much that. But good thing is that we haven't really found any other wall damage back here other than that corner.
Yeah, and that's going to be a lot. So, we did test this, and we don't have any mold, so that's good.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
It is black, but it's not any harmful kind of mold or anything. So,
yes.
Thankfully...
All been tested, all safe, all good.
Yeah, that's why it's taken us so long to put this video out. We wanted to make sure we knew what we were talking about.
Right? Gotta know what we're doing.
Yeah.
And then, like for the bathroom, we're gonna have to get in here eventually and take out the walls on this side as well. Because we need to really do something about the ceiling here.
Right.
But we're gonna probably start with taking out the board here for the ceiling. And hopefully, because we don't see any damage on this side of the wall, and it's just the board that, we'd be taking off in here. Hopefully, if we remove this and there's no visible damage, we can just go without actually having to remove these walls completely.
Right. Yeah.
But that does have to be addressed.
Because we do not want to have to replace that shower.
No.
It's ugly,
but it'll be functional.
It still looks like it'll hold water.
And it'll be...
So
you can clean it up. It might always have that yellowish tint to it, but it can be cleaned up and sterilized and be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not looking to reroute plumbing and, because that is just too much that I don't want to have to face.
Right.
That is why the kitchen will stay right where it's at. That's why the bathroom will stay right where it's at.
Because at least if we have to replace the pipes, maybe we can feed them through the same holes that are already drilled in the frame and all of that, rather than having to reroute them somewhere else and have to drill.
Yeah, and then all of that stuff is already plumbed into our gray water, our black water.
Yeah, and we don't have to rerun. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to have to run all new piping to go into a septic somewhere.
Right.
When we could just run one pipe from our gray and black water to run into the septic.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So, anywho, so if y'all missed my video or haven't seen it yet, then in today's video you'll see Wiley hooking up the 12-volt system. We were able, thank you to Okmo, OKMO, for sponsoring today's video. Wait, nope, you gotta delete that. This is not your video.
Right? That's the wrong video.
Cut that out.
That's the wrong video.
So, So, anyway, we got hooked up with a 300 amp hour battery, and so we blessed Amber and hooked that 300 amp hour battery up in her camper. We also hooked her up with a charge controller and some portable solar panels, and we are going to be, that way she has renewable energy in here. We have lights in here to work, and then also, we covered the RV in the tarp. We still have a lot of securing to do, but it's really cold out, and we're all ready to go back and hang out by the fire. So be sure to come over and check out my video at I'm Out and Home.
Definitely, since I wasn't able to record it. You know.
Right.
I couldn't record any of the tarp things, so...
Yeah, unfortunately.
Got to go see it be done somewhere. And And thanks to everybody that has bought me, you know, the tools needed and the accessories to do so.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. That's so huge.
It's making a huge difference on being able to get done what we can. And
yes, it is.
Now all that we need is some warmer weather to be able to get motivated to get in here and work more. And be able to mill up wood and stuff for... Right. When it comes time to redoing the walls.
So, what do you think our next steps are? I need to make that longer because my arm was starting to hurt.
Well, I think we need to finish tearing out the wall, or tearing off the paneling for the walls.
Right, we do have a couple spots.
You know, and then after that, it'll be pretty much just, replacing all the rotted area, reinforcing that floor for the pop-out. And then we'll have to, you know, hopefully by that time it'll be warm enough that we can start milling up wood, and, you know, hopefully I'll be able to get some insulation by then.
Oh, yeah, because
we gotta re-insulate the walls.
We're planning on using, styrofoam, so probably, I think these are about 1.5 inch studs, so we're planning on using, if possible, the 1 inch styrofoam board, either the pink stuff or the stuff with the silver lining on it, and I think that will help this place stay a lot warmer as opposed to the fiberglass insulation that's in here right now, or whatever this is. It's like that pink stuff. It's white, so I don't even know if it's fiberglass, but
I know it used to be at one point, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's how they used to make that insulation.
So that's kind of what makes me wonder if they've replaced... Well, I don't know. Why would they put that stuff back there and then the foam board on the walls?
Right, yeah, I have no idea.
And then it was the powdered, or the white stuff that they put in the pop-out, too.
Right.
Is that how RVs are built? This is my first RV renovation.
Yeah, this is my first time actually having to dig this deep into an RV.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, like, I've redone the interior of RVs more than I have actually, like, tearing it out like this, so.
Right. So, is that common? And then also, in the back, in the front, whatever, the bedroom, where we showed you the rotted wood on that side, it's all, like, scrap cut pieces just kind of fit in there, and they don't fit well together. Is that how RVs are made? Or, to me, it kind of looks like a tweaker job.
Right? Yeah, it kind of looks like somebody did it that didn't really know what they were doing.
And that they only had, like, cut pieces laying around. That looks like something that Wiley and I would throw together in a pinch. Yeah. But I wouldn't expect that from, like, a professionally built RV. Of course, this one's old. But nowadays, you go to buy an RV and they're the price of a freaking house.
Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It is ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
So I would imagine that, I would hope that, let us know in the comment section, guys. Have you guys seen other RV renovations like this where they were just pieced together like that?
Right? Because it just doesn't quite make sense.
No. Yeah, it just kind of looks like a botched job. Which I'd expect from us, but not from...
I'm not a professional, though.
Not from the actual company that built it.
But if that is the way that they're actually built, I could be.
Yeah, right. We could totally build them. We could have Lily build them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, we could get Lily and my 2 youngest.
Right. Yeah.
They could build it if that's how it's supposed to be done.
Mm-hmm. Lily knows how to use a drill.
Right.
Your boys do too.
Right?
Yeah. There's an idea. New series. toddlers build
Right?
RV.
Toddler renovation.
Yeah. They're all older than toddlers, but still.
And my eyes, they'll always be my babies.
Yeah, I know. Anywho, it's flipping cold. We should get back to camp where it's warm.
Yeah, I really need my toes to unthaw.
Yeah, and fingers. I mean, I've got they're still cold.
Right, my nose is starting to run because it's cold.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got to get off here.
Right, go warm up.
Yeah.
So, thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, y'all. We'll be seeing y'all on the next video.
All right. Hopefully it won't take too long for us to get back at it.
Yeah, this camper is kind of put on hold. It's so cold, and
Right.
it's hard to want to work in the freezing cold.
Yeah, not when you got a nice place indoors that, you know.
Everything hurts more when you can't feel your fingers and your toes.
Yeah, just like, me struggling with the rope earlier. Couldn't freaking feel the rope.
Couldn't feel what she was doing.
Then I had to have Hunter open the knife and cut the rope for me because I couldn't get the knife open.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Right.
All right.
All right, guys.
Is this the end of it?
I think so, because
All right.
I'm just about a popsicle.
Yeah. We love you guys. Bye. Bye.